Hello everyone and welcome in my channel, where I talk about all things related to the Hallmark Channel series When Calls the Heart. If you're a fan of the show, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of my new videos. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the most emotional episodes of Season 10, Episode 6, titled The Heart of the Problem. This episode focuses on Rosemary's journey as she grieves the loss of her mother and struggles with the past. It also shows how her friends and family in Hope Valley support her and help her heal. Before I get into the details, before continue, I request you to subscribe our channel and press on the bell icon button for new videos notifications on time. I want to warn you that this video contains spoilers for Season 10, Episode 6 of When Calls the Heart. So if you haven't watched it yet, you might want to stop this video and come back later. But if you have watched it or don't mind spoilers, then let's get started. The episode begins with Rosemary receiving a letter from her sister Viola, informing her that their mother has passed away. Rosemary is shocked and saddened by the news, but tries to hide her feelings from Lee and everyone else. She tells Lee that she doesn't want to go to the funeral because she had a complicated relationship with her mother and they hadn't spoken in years. Rosemary's mother was a famous actress who had high expectations for her daughters. She wanted them to follow in her footsteps and become stars. But Rosemary had different dreams and aspirations. She wanted to be a journalist and a writer. She also wanted to marry Lee and live in Hope Valley. Her mother disapproved of her choices and tried to control her life. She was harsh and critical of Rosemary, making her feel inadequate and unworthy. She also tries to distract herself by planning a party for Elizabeth and Lucas, who have just announced their engagement. She wants to make it a grand and lavish affair, but she doesn't take into account Elizabeth's preferences or Lucas's budget. She orders expensive decorations, food, and entertainment without consulting them. She also invites Aunt Agatha and Julie, who are visiting from Hamilton, without asking Elizabeth first. Rosemary's party planning causes some tension between Elizabeth and Lucas, as well as between Rosemary and Lee. Elizabeth feels overwhelmed by Rosemary's extravagant plans and worries that Lucas will spend too much money on the party. Lucas feels pressured by Rosemary's expectations and wonders if he can live up to them. He also feels uncomfortable with Aunt Agatha's presence, as she is very nosy and intrusive. All these gestures of kindness and friendship touch Rosemary's heart and help her open up about her feelings. She realizes that she is not alone in her grief, that she has people who love her and understand her, that she has a family in Hope Valley. She also realizes that she doesn't have to hide or suppress her emotions, that she can express them and release them, that she can cry and laugh and heal. By the end of the episode, Rosemary has gone through a journey of grief, acceptance, forgiveness, gratitude, and growth. She has learned some valuable lessons about herself, her mother, her husband, and her friends. She has also written a beautiful article about the hot springs and their meaning for Hope Valley. She has also organized a lovely party for Elizabeth and Lucas, with their input and approval. She has also reconciled with Lee and thanked him for his support and love. The episode ends with a touching scene where Rosemary reads a letter from her mother that Viola had sent along with the news of her death. The letter reveals that Rosemary's mother had been following her career as a journalist and had been impressed by her work. It also reveals that Rosemary's mother had been proud of her daughter for being independent and courageous. It also reveals that Rosemary's mother had loved her unconditionally and had wished her happiness. The final scene shows Rosemary looking at a picture of her mother on the mantelpiece. She says a silent prayer for her soul and thanks her for everything. She then joins Lee on the couch, where they cuddle with their baby boy. They look happy and content as they watch the fire in the fireplace. Hope Valley is more than just a town. It's a community of people who care for each other, who support each other, who inspire each other. It's a place where dreams come true, where love conquers all, where miracles happen. It's a place where the heart is always warm. I hope you enjoyed this script for your YouTube video about Rosemary's journey, the most heartwarming and heartbreaking episode of When Calls the Heart Season 10. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the episode, what you liked or disliked about it, what you learned from it, what you hope to see in the next episode.